Valerie Quinlan. Just a little background as well. Those workers have been in hurricanes, blocking all stuff coming and going. They will not budge. They're not going to get shit done. So we stand in solidarity with the Debenham workers and admire everything they have done to fight for their rights and what they were promised. In 1902, West Virginia's district attorney, Grace Blizzard, once deemed Mother Jones the most dangerous woman in America. I stand here today and say to you, America, get ready for a new era of dangerous women.
I didn't lie when I said, when they say big things come in small packages. Yeah, amazing, thank you. Solidarity to Ireland, all the way to Ireland. And for those who don't know, this movement, like I said, don't be fooled. The world is watching us as we speak. This man is watching every move. See these police here? I'm pretty sure he paid them a nice penny to come out here today to make sure we don't mess up his beautiful property. But we don't care what they do. We gonna make noise, and like Leah said, the world better get ready. We're not just women, but everybody, all the people from all over the nation. We are rising up now. And they're going to continue to see that until we get what we want. And next up, we're going to cross over into our social injustice. Social injustice, capitalism and racism, it ties together. The people at the top, predominantly white, we all know that. And it gets even smaller and even more disproportionate when it comes to black women. Women of color, compared to a white woman in a corporation like Amazon. Forget about it. There are over 1 million employees worldwide. Only 8%, less than 8%, is black management for this man. Less than 8%, over 1 million employees worldwide. What does that tell you? Systemic racism doesn't just happen with police brutality. It happens with these corporations that we work for. Shame. Shame. Jacob Blake, black man. George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery. Man, we probably had a shooting, every month for the last 5 months. Breonna Taylor. When is it going to end? When? I'll tell you why. The civil rights movement, that paved the way for us to be out here today and have a right to protest. My mentor, Reverend Jesse Jackson, a man who called my phone when I was in turmoil, when I got terminated. He told me to keep hope alive. I'm telling the truth. This is actual facts. Reverend Jesse Jackson called me, the man who walked next to Martin Luther King. He's now my mentor. Sends me prayers, sends me positive messages. And he keeps telling me to tell y'all, keep hope alive. Because it's the youth that's going to carry us forward. It's the youth, it's y'all. And I brought some out here today. And we got to understand what our movement has to be. No way around it. Our movement has to be intergenerational. Has to be. The older generation must understand and must learn the youth is here to pave the way. It's here to take the torch from them. We have to learn our history, and we have to carry that torch, and we have to see it through. One thing I learned from Amazon, thank you, Amazon principle, see it, own it, fix it. And that's exactly what I did. I saw the issue, and I owned it. I took responsibility, and now I'm trying to fix it. And the last thing is to see it through.
I don't,
So
Chris, but I am going to
see this
find
through,
out.
And I know y'all want to see this through too. Now back to social injustice and racism in this country. Y'all saw the NBA stood in solidarity, and they canceled their games. They're talking about canceling their season. A big step forward in the labor movement. But don't get it twisted. The labor movement with the NBA, that's helping our cause out as well. They're applying pressure to their owners, their billionaires. We need to make sure we continue advocating so we all come together as people and realize that no matter what position you are, no matter your celebrity status or not, if the world, the society that we live in does not change, we're going to continue to be in these streets, and they're going to be our streets until they do better by us. They work for us. And that being said, whose streets?
Our streets!
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 And I want to bring up my sister from United Moms for Black Men. You ready, T? You can't. You ain't. I ain't gotta ask. You from New York. I know you ready. And she came all the way from New York to share her experiences, share her thoughts, her wisdom. And this woman right here is a fierce fighter. She's been in the grounds in New York City from day one with this organization and standing in solidarity with her brothers and sisters in New York City, advocating for black men that's being gunned down in these streets every single day, being gunned down by the hands of the police, by the hands of these pigs. And I'm gonna say fuck 12 right now. Fuck 12. That's right, fuck 12. Fuck 12. How you doing? We gonna let that. That's right. Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter!
That's right. Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter!
Whose lives matter?
Black Lives Matter!
Whose lives matter?
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter!
Today, tomorrow, yesterday, forever. My sister.
Community looks like.
This is what community looks like!
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like!
Show me what democracy sounds like.
This is what democracy sounds like!
Show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks like!
Whose street?
Our streets!
Whose street?
Our streets!
Whose street?
Our streets!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
Hey y'all! I don't know, y'all must have feel it. When I come to the mic, I need energy. The revolution needs energy. Our liberation needs energy. From start to finish.
That's right.
I have so many things. I don't know where to start. Hi, my name is Tanisha Grant. I am the lead admin for Moms United for Black Lives, New York City. Formerly the Wall of Moms, and then, you know, black leadership stepped up, black women leadership stepped up. And now they follow me, because I am a leader, and I am a black woman. And it's time. It's time for white people to step back, and it's time for black people to step up. Period. 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 It is time for people like Jeff Bezos and Mayor de Blasio and Governor Cuomo and Donald Trump to get the fuck out of here. We done. What does essential worker mean? That means that society cannot function without it. I'm going to say that again. Essential worker. That means society cannot function without it. So why are you guys not paid a living wage? Why are we not paid a living wage? Because I'm an activist, and that's an essential work. Why is this man making money hand over fist, fist over hand, while people in his company is dying? While people in his company cannot pay their rent? Shame. This country is built on a lie.
That's right.
Many, many, many lies. This country is an illusion of inclusion. That's what we like to call it. Instead of giving us real change, they give us symbolism like painting Black Lives Matter in the street. What the fuck does Black Lives Matter in the street if you're still killing us? If you're shooting us in the back? If you're shooting us when we're running? If you're shooting us when we're in a crowd listening to our music that you love? If you're shooting us when we're in our house playing a video game with our nephew? If you're shooting an essential worker while she sleeps so that she can go to work? Say her name.
Breonna Taylor.
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 And we will keep saying her name, and we will keep raising hell until those murderers are put under the prison. There is no reason other than white supremacy and white privilege that we are standing here today. And I'm ready
True,
to
Chris.
take this whole fucking system down. You ready? I stand on the shoulders of people like Fanny. Who knows who Fanny is? That's one thing about a black woman. Push us down, we gonna get up even stronger. And we tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. What this country claims to do that it never does. This capitalism keeps us down. Work harder and you'll get somewhere. Let me fucking tell you something. My ancestors built this country. My ancestors built like fucking.
This is the front door of Jeff Bezos' Washington mansion. 23.4 million. Takes up a whole block. Used to be a museum. It goes all the way down to where those cones are at.
Because I stand here before you with the whole GED, and I am telling everything. Moms United, we speak up for Black lives because we are mothers, and we are tired. I have a 13-year-old son who does not go outside. White people, do you have sons that can go outside? Do you have to sit down with your son and have the talk with them about the police? And how, no, son, the police are not here to protect you. My security and my baby father here right now. Give it up for Chuck, security, keeping us safe. And my kid's father, we have to sit down and have the talk with him. My kid's father, let me tell y'all a little story. In 2012, he was sitting outside the house on Memorial Day with his brothers, and two rookie cops ran up on him and said, "Get out your fucking ID." And see, that's a man, that's a black man standing over there. He told them for what? So they proceeded to get rowdy and act like they wanted a street fight and got their asses whipped. That man over there beat up 12 police officers. One of them had to get reconstruction surgery on his face. Let me tell you about the power of a black woman. Let me tell you about the power of a black woman. That man over there did not spend 24 hours in jail.
That's right.
Because this black lawyer right here went and got the best lawyer she could and got him bailed out on $500. So don't you let nobody fucking tell you that it can't be done and that we can't get fucking justice. We just gotta have the right tools. And the first thing of that is unifying. We need to unify. For real. They have had 400 years to divide us. By colorism, by magnificency. I need my people to understand. The only difference between us is what islands we got stopped on, what island our ancestors were stopped on. All this black and brown. We are one people. We come from the same place. If we all do a DNA test right now, it will lead back to Africa. Even you white people, your ancestors just went to Europe and lost their melanin. See, this is real history. Like Chris said, we got to learn our history. Because history is power. And they try to take that away from us. They try to make us think, us black people, that we started as slavery. No, 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 no. My people come from kings and queens. That runs in my DNA. Tenacity runs in my DNA. Getting past the most brutal and horrible things run in our DNA. Living in a state of trauma. Every day. Every day the average black person wakes up and wonders if they're going to see on social media that one of us was murdered by the police. Imagine that. I want my white allies to imagine that. Every day waking up, wondering which one of your people have been killed, knowing that it could have been you. This is what we live with. And on top of that, we got people like Jeff Bezos, who is so greedy. What is he going to do with all this money, Chris? Or what is he going to do with all this money? He couldn't spend his money if he lived to be 2,000 years old. So it's greed, but we got to remember the first 8 presidents of this union owned slaves while in office. We got to remember that since the government has been created, only 3% of that has been black people, people of color. We got to remember that in 2020, we are still saying the first black person to do this and the first black person to do that. That is something fundamentally wrong with this country. And the biggest problem of this country is that this country...
Man, I bet you that pool is so good. Ooh. I need a pool, man. Anybody in DC area got a pool and you don't mind? I'm COVID free, at least from what I know. Just hit me up.
It starts with us. It will all end with us. All these isms, all these anti-racist this, anti-racist that. Where's the root of the problem? We are hated for our greatness. We are hated for our greatness. Because you love everything about us. You love our culture. You love our music. You love the way we dress. You love our big lips. You love our dark skin. They sell my melanin online. But you don't want our problems. How is it that we spend $2 trillion a year, people, black people? We got to put that money into ourselves. We got to put that money into grassroots organizations like the coalition, the Congress of Essential Workers, like Palm over there, like United Moms for Black Lives, because we are the ones doing the work on the ground every day. Every day. Do you see Sharpton here? No. Do you see Al Sharpton here? No. Speaking of Al Sharpton, Al I have a problem with how they're commandeering the march tomorrow. I don't think that's how Martin did it. I think that Martin just said, let my people come. We've been out in the street during this pandemic. So, ain't no bigger pandemic than racism. There's been a dangerous virus in this country for 400 years. And it's going to be here long after they try to chip us all over this COVID-19 shit. COVID-19 didn't have to happen. But back to Al Sharpton. I do not fuck with people that profit off of my people's pain. We feel some type of way about what he's doing for the march tomorrow. So tomorrow at 4 p.m. at Lincoln Memorial, we gonna talk shit about it. And then we gonna march over to Black Lives Matter Plaza. And I hope to see y'all there. Because Al Sharpton is doing the same thing that capitalism does, that this white society does with this march. But you have to be ticketed, you have to register. We are the people. You know who the fuck we are? So we have to watch out for them types too. We have to watch out for skin folk that ain't kin folk. Ben Crump, disgusting human being. He is profiting off the pain of families. I don't think he care about them families. I don't care. I'm Tanisha Grant from New York City, and I'm going to say what everybody else won't say. Ben Crump is disgusting. Every person that gets murdered by a police officer, you won't just represent them all? What about them lawyers, them black lawyers, Chris, that's working for nothing, for nothing, Chris? That's trying to get people out of jail because those are their people.
I have one.
No, that man gonna get paid off of every settlement. It is unacceptable that they kill our people and then they say, we're gonna give you a few pennies. We don't want the crumbs, baby. We baked the cake a long time ago, and we want it. We demand it. Ain't no more waiting. I can't stand on CNN. Everybody talking about the inequities. It's cool for white people to say equity now. Do you even know what that means? That means my kid gets the same thing Jeff Bezos' kid gets. That's what equity means. Equity means there would be black corporations like Jeff Bezos. You think black person ain't never had the idea of mailing something? We don't get the fucking opportunities. We don't get the opportunities, people. They give us a few token people. That's what we call them. We call them token black. They be like, oh, look, they made it. No. You know how many people I know that are great, that are struggling, that don't have to be? Jeff Bezos could finance every fucking person in this country. And still
Literally.
be a billionaire. It's greed. It's the same thing George Washington had. It's the same thing Thomas
320 million.
Jefferson had.
Million for everybody, right?
It's the same thing all them old white men had at the table when this
Lifetimes of money.
country was first
He could
created.
save the world, damn
All
near.
men are created equal except black
Save the
men.
world.
Black women.
I would, but
Are
that's
you
just me, I
fucking
guess.
kidding me? Again, we built this country. We did not. I believe our ancestors say to me every day, Malcolm X says to me every day, we did not build this country to be exploited. And this is just as much our country as it is theirs. Even so more our country, because we built this motherfucker. So we are coming for everything that belongs to us. We're going to stop this police violence. Fuck defund the police. Abolish the police. Who keeps us safe?
We keep us safe.
Who keeps us safe?
We keep us safe.
Who keeps us safe?
We keep us safe.
have a problem or if there's a problem in my community, I've been stopped calling the police. The police come after some bad shit that already happened. How about the community be there before the bad shit happened and diffuse the situation? Because contrary to their narrative, we are not animals. We are kings and queens. And half of the things that we endure and that we survive would break a white person. Because we are born into this space. This is all we know. So you have to remember that. White allies, sustainable support. That's what black people need. And not only do we need white allies, we need comrades. We need co-conspirators, as my Bobby said.
Are you live right now?
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to find context.
You donate into
from out
the
here?
grassroots.
No, I'm from Atlanta.
Oh, you
Kind
came
of
in.
like switch info with other press.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Me as well.
The events.
Please.
We'll do this time.
Every week. And they got Patreon now. Every week it come right
Thank
out
you.
your check. You know what I'm saying? You a lawyer, offer some pro bono service to people that you know. You a doctor, offer some services to people that you
If you
know.
wanna be
There's
part of it.
so
Yeah,
many
please.
ways.
Oh, that's
Out
nice.
here
I like
right
that.
now
Thank you.
with the snacks and
Our
stuff.
partner
There's
was
so
actually
many
just getting a reading
ways
done
to
when
support
we came here.
black
That's good
Dude, it's good stuff for you, man. Thank you, guys. Yeah.
This pandemic has shown us that we need black liberation, Chris. We need black liberation. We need it now. We gotta stay in these streets. We gotta stay in their faces. We gotta travel however we get there. Shout out to Moms United for Black Lives. Let me tell you something about my moms. My moms are the best. You hear me? My mom raised money for us to come out here. They raised
That was the
thousands
press
of
rally.
dollars. Please go to Moms United for Black Lives. GoFundMe. If you know you got $10, it always help. I'm just saying.
They got my
But
card.
they started a GoFundMe to fund us to come out here. That is sustainable support.
What do you want?
Oh, please.
They
Thank you.
follow black leadership. If I say so, it's
got that
done.
sanitizer.
That's what I'm talking
Got some
about.
8A.
Letting black people, not letting
She finna
black
come with
people
something I'ma
step up
grab, too.
because nobody let me do anything.
Any protein, that's all.
Any fruits?
I do what I want.
Go for this one.
This one?
But that is following black leadership. Trusting me to make
Thank you
the
so much.
decisions and
like a
following
quick
my
Okay.
lead.
I'll take advantage of
That
that
is
one.
black
Thank you.
leadership. That is sustainable.
I'm in Washington,
support
D.C.
For black leadership. And
Washington
the same
House.
way Moms United are doing it.
Old Textile
it's the
Museum.
Same way these corporations should be doing it.
That's starting from down there all the way.
The same
over here.
way. And when we talk
Huge
about
courtyard
rich
in the middle.
people, famous people, they don't speak up enough.
Jeff Bezos, yes.
I'm still traumatized that I had to hear about, Will and Jada. I don't give a fuck. How about you donate some money to grassroots organizations, Will and Jada? Let me tell you something. When you donate to them charities, the people on the ground do not see that money. And why should we have to fill out a whole bunch of paperwork for a grant? Y'all feel like begging to me. Why should we have to beg for something that is ours? This is ours. This land belongs to Native people, and these buildings belong to us. Yes, we built them. Benjamin Banneker, he built this fucking town. Black man. All right, I done took up enough of your time. But be there tomorrow at Lincoln Memorial after the march, 4 p.m. So we can have a speak out, and then we can walk over to Black Lives Matter Plaza. Becky, is that what we're doing, Becky? We're doing that? That's what we're doing tomorrow? And I hope to see y'all. Bring your friends. Bring your friends. And, okay, so we should hear from a student now. Should we let the student speak? Yeah, so we have a student with us who is also a member of Moms United for Black Lives. I call her baby girl. She's my protege. She's been out here in these streets with me, fighting for education, because they done took $2 billion money of education from us in New York City. Governor Cuomo and Mayor de Blasio basically let the pandemic happen. Trump is over here. They let the pandemic happen. Mad people died, and now they want our kids to go back to school with no money. So Marrow been out in these streets fighting for education and for liberty for her students, fellow students, and for herself. So Marrow, you want to come up and talk to the people? Give it up for Marrow! Give it up for our youth!
Hey y'all! My name is Meryl Mosham and I'm 16 years old.
Woo!
Do you know what it feels like to be told that you can no longer study the things that you used to excite you about going to school? Do you know what it feels like for your parents to almost be facing eviction, but then to be told by your government that there's no summer youth employment? I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Because every time that we go to talk to these government people, these white people, these people with power, about funding education, they tell us, sorry, there's no money. The money is right here. The money is in this house. Yes. And the thing about this trauma, the thing about this pain, the thing about racism, the thing about everything is that it continues on for the next generation. And this pandemic, it has already hurt Black and brown people. It has already hurt BIPOC. But then it's going to hurt us even further with the next generation. Is that okay? No. Our schools are being taken away from us. We already know that there are a bunch of kids, a bunch of teachers who are already going to die because our government doesn't have money to reopen schools properly. They don't care about us. They don't care about us. Everyone says that they care, and they think that education is an investment. Well, where's the money? Where's the money? Jeff Bezos paid $0 in taxes last year.
Shame.
You already know that our wonderful MC already paid his taxes last year, and he works for Amazon. Is that okay? No. We need to invest in the public school system. The pain of this pandemic will be faced in the youngest generation because we are the ones who have to tell its story for the next years and years to come. But we can't survive. We're going to kill ourselves because our schools don't have social workers. We're going to kill ourselves because our schools don't have guidance counselors. When they ask us to do math, we don't know because we don't have enough teachers. We are going to take every single job in this economy in the next couple of years. In the next couple of years, the majority of these protesters are going to be people from my generation. But we're busy right now trying to deal with our problems of the education system. What golden key is there for the education system? They tell us that education is the key for a better life. That is a lie. That is a lie because we do not have our money. We do not have our rights. We do not have our learning. Do you think I would be here if someone didn't teach me about racism in the 3rd grade? No. And right now, the learning that is happening. It's not learning. Our teachers, we don't have enough teachers. We don't have enough social workers. We don't have enough guidance counselors. And the money is being taken by people like Jeff Bezos. Do you think his kids go to public school? No. They go to private school to give money for the white people. It's the white administrators, it's the white teachers, it's the white kids, and they get the federal aid. We don't get the federal aid. Is that okay?
No.
I feel abandoned. I feel heartbroken. I feel heartbroken because I'm so young, but I'm already being failed by the government. And this pain, it needs to stop. We need money. We need money to learn. We need money to grow because I am a seed. I am a little seed that is hoping to grow into a big tree. And that is not happening. We are being stifled every step of the way, and right now is the time of action. Right now is the time where they want to cut us off. But we're going to cling on to you because we refuse to be cut off. We refuse to be abandoned. So I leave you guys here with a sincere call to keep fighting. We have to keep fighting for our tax money. We have to keep fighting to tax the rich. We have to keep fighting for our education system. For our next generation.
Baby girl, Melo, give it up for Melo. New York City in the building. That's how we raising our babies in New York City. As you can see, I'm her activist mama. If you don't see, she sounded like me a little bit. What you think, Chris?
She got it.
Activist mama. Okay, so we got one more person that we calling from New York City, and then we done. I want to call to the stage my sis and moderator of Moms United for Black Lives. Please give a warm welcome to Bobby, because I think she got some shit to say. Bobby, come on up here and say a couple of words. I can't hear y'all.
How y'all doing? I need more energy than that, y'all. How y'all doing? Alright, that's a little better. I had no intention of speaking today, so I'm gonna keep it real short because it's fucking hot out here today, right? You know, one thing someone had mentioned, I believe it was Brother Chris, was that it just takes the necessary tools for us to dismantle these systems, right? But I think it's important to speak as to what those tools are, right? Because we will never be able to use the master's tools to tear down the master's house, right? And what do those tools look like? Those tools are racism, right? They are homophobia and transphobia. It's sexism. It's capitalism, right? We can never utilize those tools for our own liberation.
That's right.
Right? So within that, we all have to see ourselves as comrades, right? Because I think allyship is one of those things as well. Because for me, when someone identifies themselves as an ally, that says to me that you do not identify with the struggle or see yourself as a part of the struggle, but adjacent to it, right? And I want to be clear that racism affects the entire working class, not just black people, right? Racism is a tool to keep the bottom divided. As long as black people and white people and brown people and Asian people are struggling and are fighting amongst each other, we're not fighting the ruling class. We're not fighting this motherfucker, right? Someone who made $12-13 billion in a single day. Think about how immoral that is. The level of exploitation of the working class it takes to make $1 billion. I'll never see $1 billion in my life. I'll never see $1 million. Think about how many millions of dollars $1 billion is, right? When we have Amazon workers who can't get PPE while their CEO makes $12 billion, $13 billion a day. People who will not be able to afford their rent this month or next month.
Cancel rent.
Or the month previous. Well, this motherfucker gets $13 billion in one day. There are 40 million people, over 40 million people, closer to 50 million now, who are on unemployment. While the government is cutting unemployment stimulus checks. I live in New York City. Because of that, I now make $600 a month being unemployed. In New York fucking City. That's a quarter of my rent. Right? But this motherfucker made $13 billion in one day. Right? There are almost 50 million renters in this country. How many millions are about to be evicted once these moratoriums are up? Right? So when we talk about allyship and camaraderie, we need comrades because y'all are in this shit too, right? We all in the same sinking boat together. And so until we all see ourselves as members of our communities who are under attack, the white working class is under attack just as well as the black folks. And that's trans folks. So I need y'all to stop using allyship. Y'all are comrades from now on, right? Y'all are comrades in this struggle with us. Because until we dismantle all oppressive institutions, we will all continue to be exploited. So with that, no justice?
No peace.
No justice?
No peace.
No justice?
No peace.
No justice?
No peace.
That's right, y'all. Make some noise.
Moms united. As they say in New York City, straight facts, son. All facts. And
That part.
that part, I want to bring up the infamous, this woman right here. Man, if it wasn't for her telling her truth, we would have no idea of how many COVID cases are in these facilities all over the world. This woman right here is a vessel, a catalyst, a queen, a comrade, a fighter, a warrior. She kept track of every single case that came in from COVID-19 for Amazon since day one. And Jay Carney got on CNN one day and said, we don't know how many cases we have. That number's not important. It very much is. How are we supposed to protect ourselves if we don't know that we're working next to somebody who tested positive? Duh. Amazon claims it's a community disease. We bring it in from the fucking community. Where do we fucking live? The community. And we absolutely right. We come from the community. Not this guy. He just set up shop here to make it his nice little mansion, museum, whatever you want to call it. 2 family, 2 house. Look good. Raise your property value.
You know what I'm saying?
That does nothing for us. Nothing for the working class people. This woman right here has been keeping track of the cases. If I'm not mistaken, there's almost 3,000 nationwide? Somewhere near 3,000 nationwide of Amazon employees that tested positive for the virus. And at least double digits of deaths. Some in my own facility that I stood up for. That is wrongful death. This man needs to be held accountable. All those families need to sue this man for wrongful death. Because I tried to prevent that and it didn't happen, it failed, and we're here today because of it. The infamous Dana Jump. I got it right.
Can you hear me? Yeah, he did. First of all, I'm really grateful to be here. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, so I'm right in the heart of all of the protests with Breonna
friend of mine that her daughter was murdered last month in her home, and the detectives won't even call her back because they said, oh, we're at the protest. So the cops are kind of doing a blue flu thing, I think there.
Yes,
so.
Hamish, Jeff Bezos' house.
So, you know, I'm just real grateful to be here. Not only for what I do with Amazon, because I was an Amazon worker for 4.5 years, which is like forever if you're an Amazon worker to stay 4.5 years as a tier 1. And also because my children are Hispanic and my grandson is biracial. So I've had to have the talk with my son when I was raising him in a very white community with all white cops. So I certainly can understand how the black community is feeling and also the brown community. Still today I worry about my kids. My children are grown, they're in their 30s. My daughter's a nurse. She's getting ready to leave her job because she doesn't even get an N95 for when she's working with COVID patients. She's a lactation nurse, and you know, you got to get up close and personal when you're trying to get a baby to latch, and they just give them surgical masks and a shield. So I finally, I think, talked her to convince her to look elsewhere for employment. Anyway, so I was at Amazon for 4.5 years at SDF 8. I was recently terminated in July because I didn't go back, and it was just a point where I had to either go back or I was going to get terminated, and I chose termination. My experience actually with Amazon wasn't really bad at SDF 8. I was kind of blind to what really went on at other Amazons until I went on an away team in Texas, and then I started getting to see a little bit of Amazon's dark side, and then once I became kind of an activist, then I really got to see what was going on. We have people dying in our facilities. My count is just given to me by the people out in the network. I don't really dig for it, they send it to me. So it's not really about me, it's about them being so diligent. I do want to shout out to all of our Amazonians and workers and essential workers in Texas right now, down in the path of that horrible storm. I mean, a lot of them I deal with every day, so they're supposed to check in with me today. But, you know, I'm going to keep tracking these cases. They're piling people into the facilities. If you go to many facilities, I get reports every day about the people just being crammed in there. They're not forcing them to wear masks. I just talked to someone in Jersey. She had COVID-19. She got it at work. She went back to work, and she was so stressed out she had to go back out on like a post-traumatic stress disorder type leave, a medical leave, because they wouldn't make her wear masks. And so they told her, we can't fire everybody. So people are getting sick, and I mean, just my report, my spreadsheet that I have is just the tip of the iceberg. So anyway, I'm glad to be here with y'all in solidarity. I'm really excited about the event for the week, or for the weekend, and I ran over a barrier getting here.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. She's been, ever since she was introduced to me via the media.
Whoa, what's wrong with this?
We've been brother and sister ever since. She's been sending me the reports, usually on a monthly basis. She'll update it and let me know what's going on inside these warehouses. She has a Facebook site, a Reddit site, where if you're an Amazon worker that's listening or watching at home, if you have cases in your building, you receive those text messages, find Jane to jump on social media, let them know what building you represent, and send over the text message if you have them. This is where she keeps track, and she updates that report on a daily basis. So she's doing some amazing work, for free, by the way, something that shows true solidarity with the working class people, and I just appreciate everything she's been doing. So, that being said, I want to continue with our youth. And right now we have somebody that's really from 50 miles away. This organization is a powerful young group of activists that travel the country. And I think their name really speaks volume because they came all the way from the Midwest to drive out here to DC to uplift their voices. Can I have 50 miles away come?
Yes!
Tati is. Hey, Tati. Khadijah, are you here? We'd like to hear some words from our sister Khadijah. I'll let her introduce her org. Oh wow, she's from New York. Integrate NYC. You too? Rainbow, right? Okay. We're gonna have Rainbow, my sister Khadijah speak and give some powerful work. All right, Khadijah up first. Welcome.
Hi. Before we we start, I kind of wanted us to do a land acknowledgement. So we gather here today on Turtle Island, the indigenous term for the North American continent. Good Kids Mad City, 50 miles. People's Power Movement acknowledges we are North. We are convening on the ancestral land of the
All right, guys. I'm actually going to take a break. We got a lot of speakers on these parts. Whew. So this is Jeff Bezos' house. I knocked twice. I'm just playing. But you know, you got police escorts down here and down here. Now, just over that van is a what do you call the name of it? A embassy. I can't remember which one, but they have another protest down there. Basically protesting that embassy. So like Washington, man, it's very, very active in a lot of ways here. Man, so thanks everybody for making sure I was here safe and all that jazz. I just decided, I heard about this one, I was like, oh, okay, go see Jeff Bezos' house. So we all just basically woke up, just came straight here. We didn't really want to miss anything that we could be seeing today. So I definitely wanted to get some streaming done all day if I can. Later tonight, Trump is giving his acceptance speech of the Republican nomination, so that seems like it'll be the next move later tonight. There's also fireworks at 11:30. Not the fireworks isn't the important part. The important part is the protest that's probably going to be over there, and we're about 10 minutes. Where our Airbnb is, we're about 10 minutes from the mall, so we'll probably try to hit the speech at 7:30 and then see if we can make it to the fireworks at 11:30. I've been passing out my cards to several people just so I can get linked up with some folks, and just in case they see all kind of other things going on here. So far so good, man. It's a different kind of heat up here because it's like, you know, not humid, you know, like I'm not like, my skin hasn't turned into lotion yet, but it's still a little warm, so I'm not really like sweating, but not bad weather. So I was trying to see if they were going to be done soon, so I can ask the interpreter, how do you say Black Lives Matter, or how do you sign Black Lives Matter? And somebody asked me, how do you sign motherfucker? So I was definitely going to tell them to show us how to say motherfucker. Excuse my Swahili. So you know, you see that these are not apartments. These are one home. This is one house, and then actually this is one house. These two buildings together, they're one home, and then this big green patch here, that's somebody's backyard, all along that way. But these two buildings right here are actually one house, and then this is Jeff Bezos. Now this is the same block that Obama, McConnell, a lot of powerful people have either lived on or still live on. So no telling who's looking out at us right now. But this is Jeff Bezos' $22.5 million ex-textile museum mansion. Just another thing he has, right? 200 billion is what he hit yesterday officially, and I mean, that's, the man can literally save the world. At this point, it's like, are you just trying to go? You just trying to go for a record, or I mean, you broke all the records, my guy. Like, at this point, it's just like, let us keep the change, my man. You got 200 billion. Help Eric. You can say, like, literally, he can save the world. Come on, man. He can deliver the world, but that motherfucker don't want to save it. Save itself. 200 Bs, y'all. Whew. Meanwhile, his wife, she throwing stacks out.
It's called Black Girl Magic.
Yes, you are.
just delivered to everybody's door.
This world got me fucked up. This world got the wrong bitch. Everybody got time for that. I'm allergic to cats, dogs, and bullshit. Anyway, this poem is called Black Girl Magic. I am from Black Girl Magic. I am from the light that shines around me. I am from a magical place. I am from the smell of red roses. I am from the sparkles that are within me. I am from overcoming my past and having the strength to move forward with my future. I am from Black Girl Magic. I am from birds chirping and singing. I am from the light that shines above me. I am from a magical place. I am from a place where I am at peace. I am from calming music. I am from the color yellow. I am from the smell of soul food, specifically my grandmother's. She's watching over all of us. She passed away. My grandmother's my biggest inspiration. And my grandmother helps me through a lot, and she continues to. She watches over me and everybody around me. But I am from magic. I am from glitter. I am from glam. I am from yellow flowers. I am from queen. I am from strength. I am from sparkles. I am from love. I am from the loving touch of my grandmother. I am from Black Girl Magic. Love, sunshine, ray pop. I'm also allergic to depression. I say fuck you to depression. That's what this poem is called. Did depression fuck you? Did depression fuck you? Did depression, you will not stop me from living my best life? Did depression, you will not kill me? Did depression, I will rise above you? Did depression, you will not dim my bright light? Did depression, fuck you? Did depression, you will not make me weak because I am stronger than you? Did depression, I fucking hate you? Did depression, I will shine my bright light so bright that it fucking kills you and blinds you? Did depression, you will be defeated because you will not defeat. Did depression, fuck you? Did depression, you will not stop me from loving myself? Did depression, I will grow stronger because of you? Did depression, I will love myself and spread all that love around to others? Did depression, fuck you? Did depression, go fuck yourself? Did depression, get the fuck out of my life? Did depression, I am somebody, I will be successful, and I will continue to follow my dreams? Did depression, fuck you? Sunshine, ray pop. That dude in that house behind us ain't shit. This whole system ain't shit. Fuck 12. Fuck 12. What we like to say in Milwaukee and Madison is, don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Hey yo, I love y'all.
Hey, y'all, I love you too.
When I say hey yo, I love y'all, y'all say back, hey yo, I love you too. Hey yo, I love y'all.
Hey, y'all, I love you too.
Hey yo, I love y'all.
Hey, y'all, I love you too.
Hey yo, I love y'all.
Hey, y'all, I love you too.
What I also like to do is tell people to tell themselves that they love them. So look to yourself and say, I love me.
I love me.
Look to yourself and say, I love me.
I
Look to
love
yourself
me.
and say, I love me.
I love me.
Look to
Yeah, I
yourself
might,
and say, I
I
love
guess.
me.
I love me.
I love it. I love it.
I'm going to recite one more
myself
poem,
enough. I
and
guess.
then I'm going to say something else.
He all right.
This poem is called Shine. And it's repeated 4 times. The word shine is repeated 4 times because my grandmother was born on the 4th of July, and my grandmother is my biggest inspiration. So the number 4 is a powerful number to me. And then I have 11 things written down, and the number 11 is powerful to me because I was born on 11/17. And yeah, this poem is inspirational. All right. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. 1, just be you. 2, believe in yourself. 3, follow your dreams. 4, spread your wings and you will go far. 5, love yourself no matter how hard life may get. 6, don't let others around you dim your bright light. 7, don't let others around you dim your bright light and live in your best life. 7, shine bright like the star you are. 8, know that you are worthy. 9, don't let your obstacles / pain kill you. You will get through it. 10, don't let anyone dim your bright light. 11, life gets better as your journey continues. Love, sunshine, rainbow. Anywho,
I'm pissed the fuck off, and I'm gonna continue to be pissed the fuck off until they fix this shit. If they don't fix it, we gonna fix it ourselves.
Yes!
Hey yo, I love y'all. Hey yo, I got your back.
You got your back too!
Next up, Deja. Oh, this you went already. I'm sorry.
Taxes.
Bring it up. I think we're going to 50 miles away. Yes, 50 miles away. Hey, Tati, you've been traveling the country. I want you to tell your amazing story, your amazing journey. She was out with me in Oakland, and we was able to speak with the event with the ILWU. We shut down the whole entire West Coast port for Juneteenth. And we stood in solidarity with Angela Davis, Danny Glover, the original Black Panthers like Arthur Lee.
Yes!
We stood next to these people, and we was able to speak up and uplift our voices. And this is what we out here doing. Yes, it's about essential workers in Amazon today, but it's about all the people every single day. And Tati's an example of that. My sister.
Yes! Yes!
Hello. I'm just start by saying this. It's really important that Black women are at the forefront of this fight for liberation for all people, but especially Black trans women. And Rainbow just spoke, and some of y'all were not listening. Let's make sure we're continuing to listen to Black trans women. It's really, really, really important that we're putting the most marginalized voices, the voices most impacted by policy, at the forefront of these issues. So Rainbow and I and a few other people from Milwaukee, we walked 65 miles, or called 50 miles more, from outside Milwaukee to Madison, and we had these demands to our governor. We asked our governor over a month ago to call a special session on policing in Wisconsin. And what did we just see on Sunday? Jacob Blake shot 7 times in the back in front of his children. In front of his children, y'all. The governor should have been acted on this. And now we're seeing in Kenosha, federal agents on the ground. He called the National Guard. This is not his first time calling the military on us. It's his third time, y'all. Within the past few months of us protesting. That's not an ally. We need to reconsider what allyship is. We have to reconsider that. And I just want to say, every single person needs to be paying attention to what's happening in Kenosha. We saw and we said in Portland will happen everywhere, and it's happening in Wisconsin.
Yes!
It's happening, y'all. It's happening. And also, I just want to end this on the top really quick, because I'm from Milwaukee. I'm not used to this DC heat. I used to live here. It's hot. We have to pay attention to what's happening in Kenosha. We have to do it. It'll happen. It'll happen everywhere.
My check! My check! My check! My check!
Thank you, team. What's happening in Kenosha? Wisconsin is one of the worst cities for Black people to live in. One of the worst cities. Kenosha is a sundown town, y'all. It's not safe there for us at all, at all, at all. Wisconsin has some of the highest incarceration rates for Black men in the country. In the Midwest. It's not safe. Every single person needs to pay attention to what's happening in Kenosha. The media is going to twist the narrative. We already heard people blaming it on people from Milwaukee on what's happening. And are we really mad about some looting? Look where we are right now. Looting, we're mad about us looting when a Black man was shot 7 times in the back, y'all, in front of his children. Are we really pissed off about some looting? Do we really care about a fucking courthouse that doesn't even give us justice?
Right.
Are we really that pissed off about that? Is that what we're caring about? We're putting property over our lives? Is that really what we're doing? So please, please, please pay attention to what's happening in Kenosha. Donate to organizations, donate to Milwaukee Bail Fund. We're seeing comrades being taken in unmarked police cars like what's happening in Portland. We have to pay attention. Don't listen to what the media is saying. They're twisting it. It's not true. It's dangerous. It's so dangerous out there. We have to pay attention. We have to pay attention. And I appreciate all the solidarity from all around the nation to what's happening in my state. Thank you.
Yes!
The youth, y'all.
Yes!
I'm telling you.
Yes!
If they don't see that, like my sister Tanisha was saying, I'll shock them, but to wake up. We coming there tomorrow And we're not trying to watch them take over. We come there to speak up, and they're going to give us our platform, or we're going to take it, one way or another. Because the youth is the way. The youth is the way. And as you see and hear today, these stories and experiences, they matter. They matter. Next up, Sean, a local from Sunrise, DC. Welcome.
Hello? Hello?
Joey, you finna get straight blocked. You call somebody else a name, Joey. Nobody's gonna get called a clown by a guy named Joey, bro. Come on.
I woke up so tired today, y'all. And it's not the type of tired
Teamwork.
that you can sleep off. I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to.
Absolutely, man. I will slide your car real quick. I just checked. I ain't got no more left. I gotta go back to the Airbnb.
But I dragged myself over here because I knew that when I saw the people
if you got QR, you can scan
against
this.
oligarchs, billionaires, and monsters, it always gives me strength.
Nationwide, man.
It always gives me energy.
From Austin, I got homies from Seattle, right?
I met them, yep.
I also dragged myself out here because this is a little bit personal. Yo, I live out in Arlington, VA, right across the river. If y'all haven't heard of it, it's the new location of this man's brand new HQ2. Can we get some
Well, Joey is more along the line of he has a lot of money. Like he could like save the world kind of money. So
he could end poverty.
Yeah.
put his HQ2 in my city, and he did it because he wanted to, have some influence directly across.
Like he can give everybody $1 million in this country, and broke will still be a millennium off of him.
The people who already live there.
That's not to mention, it's not like Amazon's going anywhere. He could give up all his fortune now and make $14 billion in one day again.
We're now selling for $200,000, $300,000.
Because Joey, you call people socialist clowns. Once you start name calling, you already lost your credibility as being somebody that can take a mature conversation. Once you know what I'm saying?
That massive spike
200
in
Bs.
property values. What that means to me
Bunch of people out there who aren't doing anything in the streets.
Right.
They comment on Facebook.
Continuously commenting.
all the apartments around my house, around the place I'm renting, they're renting.
Tell you where socialism has worked. I don't know, man. Social Security and food stamps that military veterans have to get on. Pretty much socialism there, so it has worked.
I really like the place where I live. I really do. And every fucking day, I am terrified that my nice landlord, she's a nice little lady,
More than you're actually
sells her
worth.
house
Joey,
to one of these
you're done here. Get a profile picture and I'll take you seriously. Other than that, you're really just a bot. Just a bot, bro. Check this house out, though. Don't you wish you lived here, Joey? Don't you wish you lived there? I know you don't. We all know you don't, Joey. Just go away.
Hey! No, it makes me angry. I have friends who were put out of their apartments with illegal evictions. They knew it was illegal. They had literally done tenant organizing. But they knew that their landlord wasn't going to stop. So they were like, fuck it. I'm going to move across the country. I'm going to stay with my uncle for a few months. They lost all their community. This is a man I viewed like a brother. Now, he's 2,000 miles away. Because of just fucking Bezos.
Oh, Joey. You watch Fox hard.
Damn
Probably only.
Shay!
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 This isn't just a personal thing, though. I'm here with Sunrise Movement DC. We are a youth-centered climate movement. And a lot of people like to treat climate as something separate from everything
hippies looking for handouts. Sure.
Something separate from our lives. But here's the truth.
You're not good at trolling. Joey, you haven't added any value. Why don't you add some value first? Let's get you to say some facts.
That we have to live. And people like Jeff fucking Bezos
And stop calling people socialists. These are Amazon workers who just want fair pay and benefits. The fuck? I got time for you today, Joey. I don't even talk to trolls, but I got time for your ass today. It's a good week.
Well, they're creating a world that we won't
Good
be
week.
able to live in.
Fucking value.
Decarbonize the economy in 10 years.
Yeah, can't even be good at
We are going
can't
to
even
face
be good at trolling. Like,
civilization-ending levels of climate breakdown.
man, buddy. Follow, so that way you'll know how people deal with trolls.
Their asses are going to be dead when the worst of it happens. I'm not. I'm going to be in my prime when the world ends. I don't plan to let the world end. But the thing is, what this proves is that all the people, all the powerful people, the city council members who didn't want to defund the police, the city council members in New York, don't know much about that. Governor Cuomo in New York, who doesn't want to fund public transit, they're going to be dead when all this happens.
Leslie.
I'm not going to be.
Shit, yeah, you're right. Everybody's serious then. Fuck it. You want to keep labeling shit? Make sure you put them other hate groups in there too then, right? Asshole. Got time today for Joey.
All you need to do is look at the course that our planet is on to tell them that they are fucking wrong. We are the practical ones. The radicals are the practical ones. It does not matter if what we are asking for has never been done, because we need to do things that have never been done if we want to survive as a species. Now, I'm here for an Amazon union, but you know what? I want something bigger. Co-ops, employee-owned businesses. Employee-owned businesses.
God, Joey, you're bombing at this, man. Trolling, you're supposed to be able to piss people off. You gotta come hard in this chat. You gotta come hard. That's because he made this profile just to come on here with his bullshit. Probably definitely some fuckboy, some fuckware. Come on, man. At least have a profile and everything so we know who you are and just stand behind your shit. A lot more respect coming your way. Very little, but a little. Biden is losing in the polls because he's not calling out the riots. Trump is getting so many new red. Stop trying to steal. I can't help it. That thing's smooth. I gotta build my own. You know what I'm talking about? It's like the ultimate wine opener right here, baby. Set that guy up in the kitchen. You know what I'm talking about?
Power to the people.
Clink.
Power to the people. We need to democratize this world. We have a thin layer of democracy on top of a
Joey, that's a lie. That's a lie. You gotta put your profile up, man. You over here. English cricketer. American football player. Oh my God. What else is on here? Hold on. Oh my God. Bro, I'm laughing hard. Oh, you were born in the 60s? Man, we know who your parents were. We know who your parents were, boy. Your parents were the persons at that lunch counter.
If we want to save this planet, if we want a future for our species at all, we can't let these people continue to have control. We can't. What we need is housing guarantees. What we need is a guarantee that
while we're at it, guys, please go ahead and post and share. I'll be pretty much trying to find stuff all day out here. We met a few reporters from around the country already, and we're all just trying to keep in touch for any events going on. Make sure you check in on your family on the Gulf too, Texas, Louisiana, and Florida. Like anybody down in that area, make sure you definitely reaching out, make sure they're okay, make sure they're not being stupid, and if they're told to get out, that they need to get out. You know what I mean? Like you can't put a mask on your house and it's gonna be okay. Like you gotta leave if things get out of control. Tina, so this is Jeff Bezos, $22.5 million mansion. It used to be a textile museum. It basically takes up an entire block. It's basically two giant buildings in one. They got a little courtyard in the middle of it. He just hit $200 billion yesterday, so it should be pretty good. Because Joey, they don't pay attention to your ass. You can't just say what it is and then be like socialist. You biased as fuck, man. Why are we, you know what I'm saying? Why should we take you seriously? American football player? What the hell does that mean? Is there an American Football League or some shit? American football player. What the fuck does that mean? Born in '67 and you still on that glory. Oh, Joey, so they're not out here because they're being underpaid and low value, no benefits, and also getting themselves put in danger because of they're sending people back to work with COVID. You gotta put all that in there, man. The context, brother. You already around here with no profile, so we're just gonna keep reacting to the bot. That man said American football player. You born in '67. It's 2020, and you still go around telling people that. American football player. What does that mean? I'm stuck on that, bro. Is that a league?
The Paul Collective is here with us today, and we're gonna have my brother Kevin Kramer come up and speak in solidarity with us. Kevin.
Thank you, John. Okay. Heard that, Leslie. Have a great day. Be safe.
Function to build
movement has no face, it has no leadership. When I say Black Lives Matter, I mean that in every entirety of the world. Black trans lives, black women, black children, black dreams, black education, black healthcare, it matters. So therefore, when I say black, I say lives matter. Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Lives matter! Lives matter! Lives matter! So they need to hear us. Because at the end of the day, the federal government has proven to us time and time again that they don't care about us. My mother always told me, when people love you, they will show you that they love you. Please give me a chance. The federal government has proved time and time again that they don't give a rat's ass about us. So that's why it's going to take every race, ethnicity, sexuality, gender, nationality to pull the fuck up.
Tina, you've asked us several times, so let me try to tell you one more time. So they are protesting because Jeff Bezos has just made $200 billion while the workers are basically being slaved out and exploited. So, and also put in danger because of COVID. So they're protesting because they have demands and they just want just better benefits and equal, just pay that's worth their time to be worked the way they are. So even if you don't understand, I just explained it to you. So you don't agree with it or you just don't like it, that's cool, but that's as simple as that. Again, thank you, John.
By having, they say that, oh, when Corona hit, we got a stimulus check for $1,200. It's 40 million Americans unemployed. I hope I'm not trying to pull the wool over your eyes. I'm not trying to be the Wizard of Oz to you. But the Democratic Party and the Republican Party are the same bird of two wings. They don't give a fuck about us.
Heard that, Tina?
At all. The Democratic Party, you know why people they say, oh, black people, we always side with the Democratic Party. The only reason why we come to the Democratic Party has the ability to come to our cookouts, because we let them. The only reason why they have the ability to show up to our church functions, because we let them. I'm holding that ass accountable. Joe Biden, don't get us fucked up. I mean exactly what I said. Because at the end of the day, the reason why we side with them.
No, Joey. See, that's that bullshit. That's an immature ass way to say that.
They hang out with us. They make promises to us.
They should be getting paid enough to live, breathe, eat, take care of their kids, and then have a little more to enjoy the American dream, right? And then, Joey, you're here talking about capitalism. So, Joey, you don't believe that everybody should pay their share in taxes? This man got $200 billion and did not pay a lick of taxes. The company or him did not have to pay taxes last year. Come on, bro. Conservatives love skimming money, but I know you love getting them taxes too. Come on.
It is my duty to fight for black people.
Sure, Joey. More name calling. You sound like Michael Jackson, bro. Ignorant. Face that. Goofy. Joey, they do not pay their equal share in taxes whatsoever. And we're talking about Jeff Bezos, who doesn't pay taxes for shit. And you ain't say shit about that. You're talking about 1%. Okay, so when did Jeff Bezos say, you know what? You goofy. Goofy as fuck.
We got 4 things that we created with collective action. When I tell you, we are boarding a plane flying at the same goddamn time to the District of Columbia.
Ain't no trigger, Joey. You're just not good at this.
To create these 4 core demands that we stand by. These 4 core demands for us are simple wins.
1964 American football player. God, you goofy. You're a goofy one, bro. Nigga old as fuck over here talking about, then he don't even protest, gonna tell people how to protest. Get the fuck out of here, man. You goofy. Joey? Joey no face?
The feeling that I feel is the same feeling. The sad truth of reality is you can be from Senegal, South Africa, Jamaica, Barbados, Brazil. The moment you step I know, but I have it. But I have to
Joey No Face ass, boy. Nah, you guys are socialists. You guys are activists. You goofy. Can't even get your labels right. Man, I wanted to come to the bike ride, dude. I'm not happy about missing that one, but I'm gonna let it go. Atlanta, anybody from Atlanta, y'all, please take notes. When I get back, if I have to fucking start shit myself, I swear I'm gonna give it a week. And if I just have to start sending out flyers and shit myself, I'm gonna do it. Look, they even got a damn interpreter at their damn protest. Come on, man. This is organized. Organized. Look, cop down there, cop down there. You know what I mean? We gotta start doing these last minute flyers, and we gotta rise up again, Atlanta. I think it's sweet. I mean, for real. I got great ideas, but I'm trying to work on my own platform. So, you know, so many people online these days talking about so many things. Like, you don't see nobody in the streets of Atlanta. So it's like, coming here's a huge difference.
When I say one, you said core. One. Thank you. That's the first core one. Dismantle MPD out of local schools in the Dakota prison pipeline. We are almost there. Right now, in the midst of what we're going through, in the District of Columbia, 92% school-based arrests are based on black men and black youth, while black girls are 3 times more likely to be arrested in school than their white counterparts. For the same thing! That's a fact! Right now, leading 74% of black youth do not receive mental health support in school. There are more police officers in school than social service and council members.
Oh shit, I just figured it out, y'all. Joey is Jeff Bezos. Joey is Jeff Bezos, y'all. Jeff, I'm so sorry. Listen. I don't need a loan. I just need you to give me like about $26.7 million. I'm trying to feed all the kids. I'm trying to get instruments and sports into all schools. And then I'm just trying to go buy an island and run my platform from there. So, Joey, I know you're Jeff. Just hear me out. I know it's got to be Jeff, right? He's like, socialists, people that want my money. Welcome, England. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here. Joey, I meant Jeff. That's exactly what I was saying. Like, you got a job, you got a business, and now you're making $200 billion. I just need you to have kindness and shove some money my way, our way. All my supporters, thousands of dollars. All my followers. We're all gonna be happy as hell. Jeff. I meant Joey. I meant Jeff. Sarah, so this is in front of Jeff Bezos Textile Museum, $22.5 million home. Not purchased too long ago, actually. It was a pretty big deal. I don't know why. It's like he has a handful of these, but these are the 2 buildings inside courtyard. Got to go parking on the back. Got the guillotine in the front. That's Jeff Bezos. I think it's Joey's actually. Joey, this is one of your houses. All I'm saying, Joey, is like, just imagine, you give me like a piece of 100 million a piece. I can change the fate of my state alone, brother. Promise you. All right, Joey. Yeah, I am a big Bernie supporter. Jeff Bezos knows, man. Whew. So I'm actually gonna go over here real quick, guys, just to talk to y'all for a second, and I'm gonna end this live, and then we're gonna start getting on our phones and stuff to see where the next move's at today. The Trump's supposed to be accepting that speech. It's supposed to be, I think it's called doo-wop, or doo-doo, or go DJ, go something. But basically, it's a nice little amateur concert they do in front of areas where they're protesting, and they're loud, and it's really fun. So we'll be at that tonight. That is going to be on the south lawn of the White House, and then after that, there is supposed to be a celebratory fireworks at the mall, for the end of the RNC. Whatever the convention. So we're gonna head to that too, as both of these places are supposed to have anti-protesters. And like I said, man, things are different in Washington, man. They're super organized. They're everywhere, and I mean, they're awesome. So I can't wait to get this. Joey, I meant Jeff. Like I said, dude, like I apologize, man. Like if you could just hand me, just cash at me about 24.7 million. I think I can get all the kids in Georgia completely fed for like 10 years each. Every kid. Watch. If not, Joey, I'm gonna need you to get off my chat, because you can't even admit that you're Jeff, and you're a loser, then. You're a rich loser. Oh, you guys are welcome. So yeah, everybody stay tuned for later tonight. I'm super excited, because I feel like it's gonna be a great turnout everywhere we go in Washington. I think after this, we're gonna try to go celebrate Buddy's birthday, who's actually here with us today, and basically I might go do a little sightseeing. I don't know, we might take some public transportation, see what that's like in Washington. But I have gear with me, and you know what I mean, like I don't know if I'm being in Washington trying to catch a case, but we'll see. Says, come clean my bathroom, Stormy. $15 an hour for you. Hell yeah, man. Shit. You know what I'm talking about? Clean your bathroom here? What? No problem. You saying $15,000 an hour? Shh. You got it. You got it. Flush after yourself. I'll be in there. $15K an hour? Shit, boy. That might take me about 3.5 weeks to clean that bathroom. I get about 2 hours sleep. I use a toothpick with one bristle on it. Really get it shining in there. Oh, Joey. You goofy. What a waste of your day. It was probably not. It's probably what your thing is, I guess. All right, yeah. But I'm ending this. That way, Joey, maybe he'll come outside. Maybe. Joey, will you come outside right here? Will you come put your head in that real quick, Joey? Just real quick. I'll give you $15 an hour. Every hour you stay in there, I'll give you $15. Every hour. Goofy ass boy. All right, so anyway, guys, I'll see y'all later. I'll let y'all know by Instagram and by Facebook as far as where we're going. I'll be posting pictures and clips throughout the day. So guys, thank you so much for being out. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for everybody supporting me and getting me out here. I really do appreciate it. I was going to do one more pan. This is also where Obama has stayed, Pelosi, a lot of rich folks here now. I'm gonna move back here, because I don't think Jeff is here, of course, but you know, you got the workers. You think I can get in there? I think you're spelling bucks wrong. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna end this so that way I can save my batteries and all that stuff. I'll see you guys later.